Welcome to Scotland, where legends come alive and the landscapes leave you in awe. When you think of Scotland, it's impossible to overlook images of the Loch Ness monster, Highlanders in tartan kilts, the echoing sound of bagpipes, eerie castles, fluffy Highland cattle, and the cradle of Gulf. These iconic elements form the essence of what makes Scotland so special. The country invites you to discover its rich heritage and natural beauty through historic castles, battlefields where clans clashed with the English, the footsteps of legendary royalty, and the literary paths of figures like Sir Walter Scott and Robert Burns. Scotland also captivates with its serene solitude, from vast expanses of purple heather-covered moors to quiet, untouched beaches and majestic mountains cradling tranquil lochs and deep glens. And here's an interesting tidbit. Mary, Queen of Scots, became queen at the tender age of 6 days, had a tumultuous reign, and was later imprisoned and executed in England. Let's embark on a journey to explore Scotland. Our journey starts at Isle of Skye. Imagine standing on a windswept cliff, the salty breeze tangling your hair as you gaze across the endless Atlantic. Below, the rugged coastline of the Isle of Skye unfolds like a scene from a dream. Charming fishing villages with their pastel-colored houses huddled against the shore. Medieval castles standing sentinel over the wild landscape, and rolling hills that stretch into the horizon, their peaks kissed by mist. This is the Isle of Skye, the northernmost gem of the Inner Hebrides, where Scotland's raw beauty and ancient legends come alive. Every step here feels like a journey through a postcard, with vistas so breathtaking they seem almost unreal. The hiking trails wind through landscapes straight out of a fairy tale, inviting you to lose yourself in the island's magic. Whether you're tracing the footsteps of history, marveling at the dramatic cliffs, or simply soaking in the serene hospitality of the locals, Skye is a place that lingers in your soul. It's no wonder this island is a bucket list destination. It's where adventurers, dreamers, and nature lovers find their paradise. Inverness. Picture yourself in a city where the pulse of modern life meets the timeless allure of the Highlands. Inverness, Scotland's northernmost city, is a place of contrasts, bustling yet intimate, historic yet rapidly growing. As you wander its streets, you're surrounded by the echoes of the past. Ancient castles, grand cathedrals, and distilleries that have perfected their craft over centuries. Yet just beyond the city's edge, the highlands beckon with their towering mountains, shimmering lochs, and untamed beauty. Over a third of the Highland population calls this metropolitan area home, a testament to its vibrant spirit. Though small, Inverness is evolving fast, ranking among Europe's most dynamic cities. It offers every modern convenience you could need, all while serving as the perfect launchpad to the stunning landscapes that define the Highlands. From here, the North Coast 500 unfurls, a legendary road trip that promises adventure at every turn. Inverness isn't just a stop, it's the beginning of a story you'll never forget. Loch Ness. Close your eyes and imagine a loch so vast, so deep, that it holds more water than all the lakes of England and Wales combined. Now add a whisper of mystery, a creature lurking beneath the surface, its legend stretching back to 565 AD. Welcome to Loch Ness, where every ripple on the water feels like a secret waiting to be uncovered. The world knows it as the home of Nessie, the Loch Ness monster, a myth that took shape with the first confirmed sighting in 1933. Whether you're a believer or a skeptic, her presence haunts the air, woven into local tales, attractions, and the very fabric of this place. But there's more to discover beyond the legend. Gaze upon Urquhart Castle, its weathered stones perched dramatically on the shore, or lose yourself in the loch's sheer scale, Scotland's largest and deepest body of fresh water. Just a short trip from Inverness, Loch Ness pulls you in with its enigma and beauty, leaving you spellbound by a landscape where history, nature, and myth collide. Edinburgh. Imagine stepping onto the ancient cobblestones of Edinburgh's Old Town, where every stone whispers tales of centuries past. Though it's Scotland's second largest city by population, its cultural offerings weave a spell that rivals any metropolis. Each year, hundreds of thousands of visitors from across the globe are drawn here, and you'll feel why the moment you arrive. The air hums with a magic that once sparked J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter world. Narrow alleys twist beneath towering Gothic spires, and medieval architecture looms like a fairy tale brought to life. As you wander these quaint, lively streets, time seems to unravel, pulling you centuries back with every step. Famous landmarks rise around you, each corner revealing a piece of history begging to be explored. Just a short stroll away, the new town greets you with a shift in scene. Elegant Georgian facades line the streets, and Prince's Street pulses as the city's vibrant shopping heart. Dining options tempt you at every turn, all under the watchful silhouette of the majestic castle perched above. What makes this city truly captivating is how effortlessly you can weave between its wonders. Most historical sites cluster within walking distance, letting you drift from one marvel to the next without ever needing a bus. Edinburgh blends ancient echoes, literary enchantment, and modern energy into a tapestry that keeps visitors spellbound year after year. Glasgow. Now picture yourself just 50 miles west, where Glasgow rises in bold contrast to Edinburgh's fairy tale glow. Scotland's largest city by population, it wears its grit like a badge of honor, rougher around the edges, yet pulsing with a charm all its own. While Edinburgh dazzles tourists, Glasgow captures the hearts of Scots, offering an unfiltered slice of authentic life. Here, the streets feel less crowded, free from the tourist throngs, letting you sink into the city's true essence, a raw, welcoming spirit that's hard to resist. Step deeper, and Glasgow's cultural heartbeat thrums around you. Creativity spills into every corner, from eclectic neighborhoods to a nightlife that crackles with energy. The city owes much of its vibrancy to its universities, infusing the air with a youthful dynamism that's impossible to ignore. You'll feel it in the buzz of the streets, the pride woven into its fabric, a place that's alive with character and possibility. Glasgow doesn't just invite you in, it wraps you in its warmth, a city of distinct personality that lingers long after you leave. If you crave a destination with soul and a welcoming embrace, Glasgow calls your name. Glencoe. Imagine standing in the heart of Scotland's Western Highlands, where the air is crisp and the landscape steals your breath away. Glencoe, a valley carved by glaciers, and volcanic fury millions of years ago unfolds before you like a masterpiece of nature's wild imagination. Towering mountains loom like ancient guardians, their rugged peaks piercing the sky, while deep lochs mirror the untamed beauty all around. This dramatic scenery isn't just a sight to behold, it's a living stage, one that's starred in cinematic legends like Braveheart, James Bond, and Harry Potter, its striking vistas bringing epic tales to life. Step into this national nature reserve, and you're not just a visitor, you're an adventurer. Lace up your boots for challenging hikes, wind through scenic drives that twist past breathtaking views, or carve down the slopes at one of Scotland's rare ski resorts. As the sun dips low, the historic village of Glencoe welcomes you with open arms. Picture yourself in a cozy Scottish pub, a pint in hand, soaking in the warmth and charm of a place that feels like home. Whether you're chasing thrills, movie magic, or simply the soul of Scotland's wild heart, Glencoe pulls you in and never lets go. Loch Lomond. Now picture yourself at Loch Lomond, where the water glints like a promise of adventure. This isn't just a loch, it's a playground calling your name. Dive into the rush of jet skiing. Feel the spray as you water ski, or glide peacefully in a kayak across its vast, shimmering surface. Beyond the waves, the land rises to meet you. Towering mountains and forest trails weave through the scenery, daring you to hike or cycle through paths that suit every stride. Out on the water, the lochs islands beckon, each a quiet treasure you can explore by boat, their charm unfolding with every ripple. Prefer to sit back? A boat tour lets you drink in the beauty without a care. Then there's Loch Lomond shores, buzzing with life. Imagine watching falcons soar, marveling at marine exhibits, or zipping around on a Segway safari with the family. From shopping to pure wonder, this spot delivers it all, wrapping nature and excitement into one unforgettable escape. Trossachs National Park. Picture yourself standing atop a windswept hill in central Scotland, the gateway to the highlands stretching out before you like a living canvas. Trossachs National Park unfurls across 1,800 square kilometers, a wild symphony of nature's finest notes. Tranquil lochs gleam like polished mirrors, framed by dense woodlands that hum with the rustle of leaves. Rolling hills rise into rugged mountains, their peaks daring you to climb higher. The air buzzes with life. Deer slip through the trees, birds call from above, and the scenery unfolds in postcard-perfect splendor. For the restless soul, this is paradise. Trails snake through the landscape begging for hikers and cyclists, while lochs invite boats and fishing lines to dance on their surfaces. Adventure calls at every turn. History weaves its own spell here. Step onto the shores of Loch Katrina, where the stillness feels like a page from Sir Walter Scott's The Lady of the Lake. Castles loom in the distance. Ancient ruins whisper tales of old, and villages like Aberfoyle and Callander nestle into the scenery, their charm as timeless as the hills. Wander through forests, the earth soft beneath your boots, or glide across a loch, the water cradling your boat in quiet rhythm. Trossachs is a refuge, a place where nature's beauty and serenity wrap around you, offering peace to the weary and thrills to the bold. Oban. Now, imagine the salty tang of the sea kissing your face as you stand on Scotland's west coast. Oban, the gateway to the Isles, emerges from the shoreline, a seaside jewel glowing against a backdrop of endless blue. This isn't just a stopover, it's a destination that grips you. The coastline curves in a breathtaking sweep, a scenic detour from Glasgow to the central highlands that feels like a gift. From here, the inner and outer Hebrides beckon, but Oban's own magic keeps you rooted. The town thrums with a rare blend of rugged beauty, deep history, and a culture that pulses through its streets. Bite into the day's fresh catch, the seafood melting on your tongue, or set out to explore. Nature and adventure lie just beyond a harbor. Every corner hums with life, from quiet traditions to vibrant local scenes. Tucked among it all is one of Scotland's oldest, smallest distilleries, its whiskey a warm, lingering note in Oban's story. This is a place that doesn't just welcome you, it pulls you in, urging you to stay a while. Portree. Imagine stepping into a postcard-perfect scene. Portree, the beating heart of Skye, welcomes you with its picturesque harbour, where fishing boats bob gently on the water and the surrounding hills stand guard like ancient sentinels. The town is a kaleidoscope of colors, with pastel-hued houses reflecting in the tranquil bay. As you wander the winding streets, the scent of fresh seafood wafts from cozy restaurants, and the sound of traditional music spills out from lively pubs. But don't let the charm fool you. Portree is also a launchpad for adventure. From here, you can embark on boat tours to spot seals and eagles, or set off on day trips to explore the island's rugged landscapes. You could lose yourself for days, chasing hidden waterfalls or gazing at breathtaking views from secret vantage points. The town boasts exceptional dining too, tempting your taste buds with every bite. Yet, as Skye's bustling hub, Portree draws a crowd. In peak season, accommodations, tours, and restaurant tables vanish fast, so book early to secure your slice of this vibrant paradise. Loch Ness Applecross. The road to Applecross is not for the faint of heart. As you begin your ascent on Loch Ness, near the wild west coast of Scotland, the landscape shifts dramatically. This famous mountain pass twists through the Applecross Peninsula, a narrow ribbon of road clinging to the cliffs. Each hairpin bend and sharp climb tests your nerve, but oh, the rewards. The views unfold like a painter's masterpiece: rugged peaks, deep valleys, and the shimmering sea stretching to the horizon. At 2,054 feet, you're atop one of Scotland's highest roads, the wind howling with tales of old, connecting the remote village of Applecross to the mainland. It's more than a drive. It's a pulse-pounding journey through nature's raw beauty and history's quiet echoes. Every turn leaves you breathless, caught between the thrill of the challenge and the awe of the untamed world sprawling below. Cairngorms National Park. Picture yourself in the heart of the Scottish Highlands, where Cairngorms National Park stretches out like a kingdom of wild wonders. This isn't just a destination, it's one of the world's best, crowned by National Geographic as a must-see marvel. Adventure calls from every corner, hike spectacular trails, pedal through ancient woods, or step back in time at historic castles. The wildlife hums with life. Deer dart through trees, and rare birds sing overhead. The park's giants, 5 of the UK's 6 tallest mountains, tower above, while 55 Munros dare you to conquer their heights. Spanning 4,528 square kilometres, it's the UK's largest national park, a sprawling tapestry of lush forests, serene lochs, jagged peaks, and wide plateaus. Sip whiskey from distilleries, carve snowy slopes in winter, or simply stand still, camera in hand, as nature's grandeur unfolds. Here, every moment feels timeless, every view a story waiting to be told. Isle of Mull. Step off the ferry, and suddenly you're on the Isle of Mull, a secret sanctuary where the world slows to a whisper. While the Isle of Skye steals the spotlight, Mull hides in its shadow, a quieter gem begging you to uncover its wonders. The island wraps you in a stillness that feels ancient, its rugged coastlines stretching out like arms to embrace the sea. Its serene beaches glowing under soft light, and its green hills rolling endlessly before your eyes. You're not just a visitor here, you're part of something wild. The air hums with eagle cries, and as you gaze at the water, seals bob playfully. Otters dart through the waves, and dolphins leap in the distance. History seeps from every corner. Crumbling castles whisper tales of old, and quaint villages beckon with their timeless charm. Best of all, Mull is closer than you think. Ferries glide from Oban, Kilchoan, and Loch Ness in under an hour, delivering you straight into this tranquil escape. Fort William. Wake up in Fort William, and you'll feel the pulse of adventure thrumming through the air. This isn't just a town, it's the outdoor capital of the UK, a place where rivers and lochs ripple at your feet, daring you to dive in. Grab a kayak, hoist a sail, or let the water carry you away. Then, lift your eyes to the mountains towering nearby, their trails winding through vistas that steal your breath, perfect for hikers and climbers craving a challenge. But there's more than adrenaline here. Scottish charm spills from historic castles standing sentinel over the land, while distilleries pour out stories in every glass. You might even catch echoes of Braveheart's battle cries in the rugged terrain. Tucked near Glencoe, And just a quick ride from Glasgow, by car or train, Fort William pulls you into a world where history and wild beauty collide. Beneath the Glenfinnan Viaduct, and you're no longer just in the Scottish Highlands, you're inside a living legend. Its 21 arches sweep across 1,000 feet of earth, a marvel born in 1901, still one of the UK's grandest viaducts. You can almost hear the Hogwarts Express chugging overhead, its steam curling through the air from those Harry Potter scenes etched in memory. Yet the viaduct's spell goes deeper. Around you, the Glenfinnan Valley unfurls. Dramatic hills rise sharp against the sky, serene lochs mirror the clouds, and rugged terrain stretches wild and free. The views hit you like a thunderclap, raw and unforgettable. Nearby, the Glenfinnan Monument looms, a silent tribute to the 1745 Jacobite uprising, grounding this place in a past as vivid as its present. Here, history, nature, and a touch of magic weave together, making the viaduct a highland treasure you'll never forget. Donan Castle. Envision yourself tracing a winding path through the Highlands, the rugged terrain parting to reveal Donan Castle. A timeless jewel cradled on a small island where three mighty sea lochs converge. The Kintail Mountains standing as silent guardians. It rises like a vision from a shortbread tin. An enduring symbol of Scotland that beckons travellers to its threshold year after year. As you cross the stone bridge, the castle's towers loom like something woven from legend. And you instantly grasp why it reigns as a Highland icon. Inside, the air buzzes with excitement. Children swing claymore swords with glee, peer through spy holes, clutch cannonballs, and gape at the formidable portcullis, all while scampering along ancient walls. Beyond the stone, the scene takes your breath away. Lochs shimmer in harmony, and mountains watch over in quiet majesty. Families adore it here, drawn into its romantic spell, a cherished emblem of Scotland's spirit. To feel its magic, you must linger in its presence and let it etch itself into your soul. Neast Point Lighthouse. Brace yourself for a wild ride along Skye's twisting roads, the landscape untamed and fierce, until you reach Neist Point Lighthouse at the island's westernmost edge, where the Duirinish Peninsula plunges into the restless sea. There it stands, one of Scotland's most photographed treasures, forged in 1909, a steadfast guardian of the coast. Its stark beauty pulls you closer, but the true enchantment lies all around. Jagged cliffs defy the waves, and the horizon stretches into infinity. On clear evenings, the sunset ignites the sky, painting the water with fiery hues in a spectacle that stops your heart. Even in stormy chaos, the rugged shore and crashing surf weave a scene of raw power, untamed and mesmerizing. Stepping here feels like diving into Skye's wild essence, where history and nature entwine. Neist Point lets you teeter on the world's edge, the wild's pulse thundering in one of Scotland's most hauntingly beautiful spots. Roaming these Scottish wonders pulls you into a tapestry of history, landscapes that steal your breath, and traditions that pulse with life. We urge you to set foot in this extraordinary land, where every turn unveils a marvel and every moment brims with awe.